Sahih al-Bukhari prostration during recital of Quran. Sahih al-Bukhari, prostration during recital of Quran narrated Abdullah bin Mas'ud. The Prophet recited Surat an-Najm, 103, at Mecca and prostrated while reciting it, and those who were with him did the same except an old man who took a handful of small stones or earth and lifted it to his forehead and said, "This is sufficient for me." Later on, I saw him killed as a non-believer. Sahih al-Bukhari 1067 reference 17 Hadith 1. Sahih al-Bukhari, prostration during recital of Quran narrated Abu Huraira. On Fridays the Prophet used to recite Alif Lam Mim Tanzil as sajda. In the first rak'ah, and Hal Ada Alal Insani, that is Surat ad-Dar, LXXVI. In the second rak'ah, in the Fajr prayer. Sahih al-Bukhari 1068 reference 17 Hadith 2. Sahih al-Bukhari, prostration during recital of Quran narrated Ibn Abbas. The prostration of Sa'di is not a compulsory one, but I saw the Prophet prostrating while reciting it. Sahih al-Bukhari 1069 reference 17 Hadith 3. Sahih al-Bukhari, prostration during recital of Quran narrated Abdullah bin Mas'ud. The Prophet recited Surat an-Najm, 53, and prostrated while reciting it, and all the people prostrated, and a man amongst the people took a handful of stones or earth and raised it to his face and said, "This is sufficient for me." Later on I saw him killed as a non-believer. Sahih al-Bukhari 1070 reference 17 Hadith 4. Sahih al-Bukhari, prostration during recital of Quran narrated Ibn Abbas. The Prophet I prostrated while reciting an-Najm, and with him prostrated the Muslims, the pagans, the jinns, and all human beings. Sahih al-Bukhari 1071 reference 17 Hadith 5. Sahih al-Bukhari, prostration during recital of Quran narrated Atta bin Yasar. I asked Zayd bin Thabit about prostration, on which he said that he had recited an-Najm before the Prophet, yet he, the Prophet, had not performed a prostration. Sahih al-Bukhari 1072 reference 17 Hadith 6. Sahih al-Bukhari, prostration during recital of Quran narrated Zayd bin Thabit. I recited an-Najm before the Prophet, yet he did not perform a prostration. Sahih al-Bukhari 1073 reference 17 Hadith 7. Sahih al-Bukhari, prostration during recital of Quran narrated Abu Salma. I saw Abu Huraira reciting Ida Sama un-Shakat, and he prostrated during its recitation. I asked Abu Huraira, "Didn't I see you prostrating?" Abu Huraira said, "Had I not seen the Prophet prostrating, I would not have prostrated." Sahih al-Bukhari 1074 reference 17 Hadith 8. Sahih al-Bukhari, prostration during recital of Quran narrated Ibn Umar. When the Prophet recited a surah that contained the prostration, he would prostrate and we would do the same, and some of us, because of the heavy rush, could not find a place for prostration. Sahih al-Bukhari 1075 reference 17 Hadith 9. Sahih al-Bukhari, prostration during recital of Quran narrated Ibn Umar. When the Prophet recited Surat as sajda and we were with him, he would prostrate and we also would prostrate with him, and some of us, because of the heavy rush, would not find a place for our foreheads to prostrate on. Sahih al-Bukhari 1076 reference 17 Hadith 10. Sahih al-Bukhari, prostration during recital of Quran narrated Rabia. Umar bin al-Khattab recited Surat an-Nahl on a Friday on the pulpit, and when he reached the verse of sajda he got down from the pulpit and prostrated, and the people also prostrated. The next Friday Umar bin al-Khattab recited the same surah, and when he reached the verse of sajda he said, "O people, When we recite the verses of sajda during the sermon, whoever prostrates does the right thing, yet it is no sin for the one who does not prostrate. And Umar did not prostrate that day. Added Ibn Umar, Allah has not made the prostration of recitation compulsory, but if we wish we can do it. Sahih al-Bukhari 1077 reference 17 Hadith 11. Sahih al-Bukhari, prostration during recital of Quran narrated Abu Rafi. I offered the Isha prayer behind Abu Huraira and he recited Idis Sama un Shakat and prostrated. I said, "What is this?" Abu Huraira said, "I prostrated behind Abul Qasim and I will do the same till I meet him." Sahih al-Bukhari 1078 reference 17 Hadith 12. Sahih al-Bukhari, prostration during recital of Quran narrated Ibn Umar. Whenever the Prophet recited the surah which contained the prostration of recitation, he used to prostrate and then, we, too, would prostrate, and some of us did not find a place for prostration. Sahih al-Bukhari 1079 reference 17 Hadith 13.